Ryan Michael Wright. Out of my mouth a two-edged sword came. And these motherfuckers were so evil, they thought they was just playing a game. And the cool of God is beyond evil's comprehension. Unfathomable. And existence was deeper than the fathoms of the seas. But Babylon and Satan and Baal and Cabal and felt like they was in a tournament. And existence is deeper than 200,000 leagues of the sea. They thought that they could see me, the G-O-D. Babylon, little 2G, faggot ass bitches wearing lip gloss and they never read no and understood a glossary. Of the Bible. The rider, Ryan Michael, rider on all of them horses is riding, eternal tournament, damnation, torment, torture. You motherfuckers should have kept the Bible and turning in pages and understanding what God meant. You motherfuckers is all the way under, standing in that torment. All of your bullshit science you kept trying to come up with. Whole lot of definitions for a whole lot of evil. And you motherfucking pharmaceutical companies came up with a whole lot of bullshit ass evil appeal for everything. And motherfucker, I am the judge. When I motherfucking sentence you and that book of life don't have your name, you ain't appealing a motherfucking thing. And you had some kind of what you felt like was a placebo or magic. You in that place that you didn't want to go forever and ever. And you're being burned hot, fast, quick, slow, and don't cool off. Ryan Michael Wright, the one God, I'm super cool. And I be spitting that conflagration and I still be vacationing and cool off. All you fake motherfuckers, the book of life didn't have your name. You ain't never had no real motherfucking graduation and a masters of a motherfucking thing. I'm spitting your torture. You being burned by the flames of the words coming from God. And I'm mastering this shit like a soundtrack. You motherfuckers wasn't a summa cum laude of a motherfucking thing. You hottie in that Hades and your body's being burned in some flames. You're going to hell and you wasn't a valedictorian of a motherfucking thing. You blasphemous men, you down in hell for millions of years and you a Victorian brothel. Running in and out, there'd be some demons. In and out you they came. For years, and you was open door to demons. And you act like you ain't know hell was in store for you and your congealed consciousness that you hybridized yourself with the demons. And I got that two-edged sword like a Sir Lancelot. You motherfuckers surmised a whole bunch of evil and nothing but your own destruction and compounded of your demise. You motherfuckers was Illuminati, thought you was sitting at a round table. Pretend like you ain't know that revelation that was gonna come right back around. You was gonna be found in that chapter 20. The monster is gonna be eating at you motherfuckers and they don't give a fuck if you're fat or you're skinny. You in that G Henny, motherfuckers. You ain't worried about trying to pinch a penny. You motherfuckers thought you had a description and a prescription, a conscription of anything that was evil and make it seem like it wasn't no such thing as a good and evil or a hell, heaven is up above. And God don't give a fuck about your false personality disorders, your borderline this and that, with a whole lot of evil on your mind, this and that, passive aggressive. Well, none of that shit no disorder, motherfucker, you was just evil. Antisocial. Motherfuckers, them demons and them monsters, they be down there and they'll be sociable. Wasn't never no possibility of Antichrist with any kind of real ability. God does not play dice. And appeal to be your motherfucking scalp being peeled back. and the monster looking in, taking a look-see. Now you can take a look at your brain and take a look-see. While you feel the excruciating pain. Yeah, these words of God, it ain't something that you can contain. Evil felt like they understood everything and act like that their revelation wasn't speaking in plain. In every language. Now you burning them flames and you understanding a whole lot of language. The one God of all existence. I'll be bringing the pain. And I don't give a fuck what Babylon talking about. That book of life don't have your name. You could be a motherfucking newborn baby, a motherfucking old man walking with a cane. And that hell, it got your motherfucking name. And your flesh gonna be running off, motherfucker. Like a waterfall of flesh. And hell, you ain't got no motherfucking drinking no water. You won't be falling down nowhere and trying to lay down nowhere unless God say so. Motherfuckers, you walked around and went to sleep and you woke up the next day and act like it wasn't because it was Ryan Michael Wright, I say so. And every day you kept eating and felt like you was thinking in your own way, and you woke up the next day and you kept knowing you was gonna go to sleep and wake up the next day. But you want to play like you don't know what's going to happen when you go to sleep and you don't wake up on earth the next day. But you felt like you had everything figured out about what the Bible say and how you felt like you was going to think your own way about Ryan Michael Wright to Jesus Christ. See, you in that hell being motherfucking ripped apart, tortured, burned alive, raped, and at the end of the day, you motherfucking wake up again the very next day. Just like Earth, when you knew you was gonna go to sleep and you was just confident, you knew it was automatic that you was gonna wake up the next day. And it'd be all kind of various, amazing torture. And you'd be doing days in torture, day in and day out, month in and month out. And that shit ain't never going out. And you ain't got no motherfucking sleep aid. You was worried about paying your taxes and how you was gonna get paid and get laid. And you thought you had it made. demons running over you, stomping on you, dragging on you, monsters walking on you like a motorcade. You ain't in that hell thinking, oh, you're going to have something sweet to drink and taste some lemonade. The monsters motherfucking eating on you, sipping on you would be some killinade. And you thought selling your soul was going to get you some millionade. And you still kept having to worry about how you was going to get your taxes paid. And you're thinking in sentences and writing and making faxes, and your words was in some syntaxes and all that sin. The devil was taxing your ass, and you still had to pay taxes on every dollar that you got paid. And God didn't give a fuck about none of that money. You ain't got no motherfucking money in that motherfucking hell. You ain't got no credit cards. And it's easy to understand you ain't got all that shit when you was locked behind bars on no earth. But in that hell, you sentenced to millions and millions of years. Call it eternal life in hell without the possibility of parole. And everyday death penalty. See, you in hell, you're not worried about what the penalty was for you not paying your taxes. But you was committing all that sin and you paying everyday penalties for all them sin taxes. Jesus Christos, the one God.